Hi and welcome guys to my first ever YouTube video. So here today I am going to teach you the method I came up with to solve the 4x4 if you are a regular 3x3 Roux solver. Going straight to the point, today I will not explain in depth much how to completely solve it. I will just it will require for you to understand the video, to know beforehand how to solve the 3x3 using Roux method and how to solve a 4x4 using the yaw and or reduction method. So to go straight to the point, you will need a 4x4, okay? Just like the reduction and yaw method, you will start by doing two opposite centers. So the most common one is the yellow and white centers. Then once you're done with the two opposite centers, you want to create the pieces of a block. So as I said, you need to know Roux method beforehand. So a block is consisted of, I would call, two pieces of block. So that's one piece of block, that's another piece of block, and that's the edge. Okay, so what you want to create is one edge to start with. So for example, to keep the example using the 3x3, I will use the right side, yeah. So I will create the red and white edge and correctly place it. Then I will create the two edges using the regular yaw method. Okay, once I've created that other piece of block, so right here, the equivalent of this one right here. So this one you want to place it so on the white side you have in between this edge and this edge you have the corner, okay, the white corner, and then you want to redo the process. So you do it with the other red edge. So for example, I've created right here green, red, and the white corner, and I also inserted, so in between this edge and this edge there is a white corner, okay? Once you've put the right on the left side and the yellow on the right side, you just like the regular method, the regular yaw method, you create all the centers, except you never ever take off your fingers from the edges you've created. So what I mean is, the only side that should move is the one facing toward you, okay? Because that way you do not want to destroy either of these edges and the corners, okay? They will remain like this until the end. So then, just like you use the method, and then you have created all your center. Next, you just create the edges, just like on the regular yaw method. So yeah, that's a few, and okay, yeah. Okay, once you have created all the edges on the upper layer, you focus on the last edges that are on the middle layer. Okay, once again, you should never ever do any action that is not on this layer, on this side, meaning this edge should be the only one moving from all the four edges adjacent to the white side, okay? Because you do not want to destroy the blocks you have created at first. So then, yeah, you just keep going. Once you created all the edges, you should remember that you have put all your pieces of block and immediately create a block within 1 second. And then you create the second block, and you have created 1 and 2 blocks. From there on, it's very straightforward. You start by flipping up all the yellow corners on the upper layer. What you want to be careful with is that once you have flipped all the corners on the upper layer, they all face yellow, or if you use another color, well, you use another color. You want to check for how many edges are not correctly flipped, not correctly oriented. So for example, here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So therefore there is an odd number of edges misoriented, and I should use the algorithm to flip them over. As a reminder, those algorithms are called parity algorithm, and if you don't know them, it will just show up on the screen. So here we go, the one. Okay, once you've done it, you just keep going and you solve using the Roux method. So and there you go, you finally solve the 4x4 using the method I created. If you like the video, well, feel free to leave a like, but most importantly, if you have any questions or any suggestion, for example, for a name or for any things to improve on, feel free to leave a comment.